Time to go into town. I'm going to go to park here real quick. And I'm depending on Marina to hold the fort, folks. Hi, Marina. Hold the fort. She's going to hold the fort, folks. Time to go into town. Not just this town over here. I'm going to go to park here. I need to get stuff. I'm out of hot sauce, folks. I'm out of, what do you call it? Tabasco. Tabasco never called me. We made it back. I was going to get water today, but I can do that tomorrow. So let's procrastinate and do it tomorrow. I think it's a great idea. Yeah. Let's make a Louis soup tonight, and then tomorrow we'll get water, and then eventually maybe trade the motorcycle. I don't know yet. I mean, it's a hard decision.
Hi, if you like my videos, please click the bell so you can be notified, and come back often because I have new videos every week.
It was an easy decision when the bike wasn't running right. Now she's running okay. So it's not easy. I mean, it's easy. I can just do it. And then on the other hand, it's not easy. Does that make any sense? Probably not. But I'm going to make my soup, folks. Hopefully that will make more sense. We're going to marinate some chicken drums. We're going to have chicken drums one of these nights. And good thing I got Tabasco. We're just going to use a little bit, folks. Not much. Just a little bit to make the chicken happy. Woohoo! And here we go, folks. A pot full of goodness. Lots of stuff in there. All vegetables, a little bit of butter, a little bit of olive oil, and that's about it. I have some steak left over. It's a little bit tough by itself. I don't know, maybe I didn't get a good one. So when this is almost done, I'm going to cut it up into little tiny pieces, and I'm going to put it in there, and it's going to be delicious, folks. Tastes pretty good. Oh yeah. I didn't use any salt in there, and it doesn't need any. Between the Tabasco and the thing that I use for flavor, I forgot the name of it. All right, folks, I wasn't going to make a fire, but I'm like, you know, if I'm going to eat outside and it's past sunset, so that means it's colder. It's actually freezing, folks. It's probably in the 60s. So I figure I'd make a fire, have some nice Louis soup outside in the wild, and read a book. And yeah, I mean, look at this beauty over here. Look at that. Ooh, this is gold, folks. I haven't had one of these in a while, and this to me is like gold. Very good stuff, and it's going to last me. It's going to last me a week or so. I can even freeze a couple portions. So yeah, we're going to have a nice dinner, folks, over here in the wild with no generators or noisy people around me. These people over here, they're closer than I would like, but they're not too close, so I haven't told them anything. But it's really something that I go so far off road, away from everybody, and then people still find you and they're like, oh yeah, I think this is a good place to park. I'm going to park right next to Louis. But they're okay. They're quiet. I don't hear any generators running or music. And they're behind some trees, and they're far enough away, so they're fine. If everybody was like that, I would love it. But unfortunately, not everybody's like that. That's why I come this far out. All right, I'm going to shut up and have dinner, folks. Tonight's the night, folks. Tonight is the night that Louis opens El Ice Creamo, El Tillamook Ice Creamo from Tillamook, Oregon. That's right. Absolutely delicious. Having some strawberry ice cream from a Tillamook over here by the fire in the desert with no generators running, no dogs barking, no people yapping. Absolute quiet, folks. Delicious. And that's where the ice cream lives. My freezer is full. Thank you again, Bouge RV, for the freezer. I could have bought one, but they gave me one for free, and I'm very grateful. I could have bought one bigger. I picked the size. I could have bought the biggest one, but I was afraid I would have a problem with the bike. But this is big enough. It's huge. I got all the food. I got all the extra food I need in here. So, working out beautifully. I got stocked up in Phoenix before I got to Quartzsite with meats and stuff, and I already had food from before, from Pennsylvania actually. So yeah, it's probably gonna last me the whole time I'm out here in the desert. Windy day in the Vano. Well, right now it's not too bad. It's about 14 miles, 11 miles an hour, but it's blowing pretty good. Yesterday was blowing pretty good at times. It's what happens in El Deserto, not to be confused with desert. In El Deserto, it gets windy sometimes, you know. It is what it is. Especially when there's a temperature change, and the weather over here is going to cool down quite a bit, folks. It's going to go into the freezing temperatures. During the day, it's going to be freezing in the 60s instead of 70s, folks. It's going to be freezing. And at night, it's going to go actually to the 30s. Upper 30s, but still 30s. It may even go to the low 30s. I don't know, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. I got a new thing at Tabasco, folks, but Tabasco, call me Tabasco. I could be doing this for a lot of money for Tabasco, and I'm doing it for free. Come on, give me a call. Unbelievable. All right, just a little bit of Tabasco. I got I got some flapjacks left over that I did the other day. I heated them up. I got 2 eggsies and organic chicken sausage. So that, folks, is going to be my break fasto. So that's what's going to happen here at the Louis homestead. And we don't know what we're going to do today, but we'll figure something out because it's windy, and I don't know. We'll go for a walk. We'll do something. But right now we're going to eat breakfast. So I'll see you folks around the neighborhood. Wind and windy and wind and windy. But it feels nice in the sun. As long as I'm over here with my trailer protecting me from the wind a little bit. Otherwise, it kind of feels chilly. It's 65. So it does feel slightly chilly, but not too bad. You know, I'm still walking around shorts, flip-flops, t-shirt. But it is what it is. We're going to have another day of, maybe tomorrow, a couple more days of wind. And then it's supposed to come down a little bit. It is going to get cooler. But it is what it is, you know. It's the price you pay for being over here in the middle of nowhere in the desert. Sometimes it's calm. Sometimes it's windy. Once in a while it rains. Last year when I was down here in the desert, we had a couple days of rain, heavy rain, and you could see the washes filled with water. So, yeah, interesting to see that in the desert. I wouldn't mind the rainy day, really. Wash everything up and wash the van. When I say everything, I don't mean me. I can take my own shower. I don't need the rain. I could wash the van. Just keep the dust down a little bit. Although it's windy and it's not dusty. But I can tell you, if I was walking around near where everybody's parked at, most of the people parked by the road, if I was scamping by them, there would be just balls of dust, clouds of dust, plumes of dust going in each direction. Because the soil over there is beaten down and it's very loose, very fine. And whenever somebody drives over it or just the wind blows over it, it just picks up. I went for a walk there yesterday and it was windy and I could see that happening. So, yeah. But aside from the wind, folks, it's a beautiful day over here in the neighborhood. Beautiful day to stay over here behind the trailer, protected from the wind, and read a book. Or 2 or 3, folks. So I was outside, folks, reading, contemplations, figuring out if I should take a shower today or not, being so windy. And feeling cool, of course, so I could set up my shower tent and do it in a shower, but it was windy and I'm like, you know, it's hard work, folks. You sit out there in the sun. I don't know if I got burned or not, but you sit out there in the sun and somebody has to do it, but it's hard work. And I'm reading and contemplating, like I said, the contemplations of contemplating if I should take a shower or not. And then all of a sudden somebody knows me and found me, and they brought me eggs, same eggs I bought in Parker a couple days ago, and a piece of salmon that used to be frozen, but we've been talking outside for a few hours and I've been holding this in my hand. So now a few hours later, the salmon is defrosted. And these are the problems that I have, folks. huge problems. Now I have to figure out where I'm going to store these eggs because my freezer is full. I think I can do it. I told David, thank you David very much. I told him I would find room for him. So thank you very much. And now, because of David, I wasn't going to eat salmon for dinner, but now I'm going to make salmon for dinner. And because I'm going to make salmon, I'm going to make also rice. So I wasn't planning on doing any of that stuff, but sometimes it happens. I mean, just ask Marina. You know, she wasn't planning on being picked up off the floor, and here she is on my lap. I picked her up, so, and she feels nice and warm because I was outside like this and it was getting cooler and I was beginning to shiver. We interrupt these high production moving pictures to bring you a quick word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by wind. That's right, folks. If you don't have enough wind in your life, by using the coupon code WIND, you can get 15% off a lot of wind, folks. Just give me a call, send me your monies, and the wind is going your way, folks. You want to have a little piece of salmon? I'm going to open that up. What do you think? Yeah, is that a S? It sounds like a no. Everything she says sounds like, no, don't go up here. Papa is doing high production. And just like that, folks. Just like that. We have beautiful salmon. And we have some rice. Thank you, David. Sometimes what you think you're going to do doesn't happen. And then you end up doing something totally different. Which is okay. Nothing against that. Woohoo, rice, freshly cooked. Oh yeah. Look at that, folks. Made in the desert, made in a van. I gotta get, and I need a spoon so I can spoon some of this good stuff right over the rice and the salmon. Oh yeah. Woohoo, look at that. Oh yeah. Ooh, ta-da. And here we go, folks. And that's what I call dinner. This guy is good. He's really good. I feel like something, and I got something in here. But the moment I pop the something open, someone is going to come through this door over here, and going to come right here, and going to look at me with big little eyes like, Pop, I want some, Pop. Let's see if she hears that. I don't know if she will. Or if she did. Nope. She did hear it. She knows. She knows. No. 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 Where are you going? No, come over here. Come over here. Come over here to Papa. Come over here. Come over here. Okay, Papa's going to give you a little tiny piece. Come here. Come here. Come on. Oh. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, that's good, Papa. That is good, Papa. Oh, that's so good, Papa. Yeah, she knows, folks. As soon as she hears the thing popping open, She knows it's some good stuff. Morning, folks. Finishing up breakfast. The wind has died down, which is good. The wind has died down. I can go outside. I can get out of my cave. I could have gotten out of the cave with the wind, but it's very windy. You just, it's here is more comfortable. Anyway, I'm going to finish coffee, and maybe I'm going to take a quick shower, and then we're going to go into town, folks. Beautiful day. It's nice and sunny. Absolutely gorgeous. Hardly any clouds in the sky, but it's a little bit chilly. It's warm enough if you are protected from the wind, but as soon as you get a little bit of a breeze, it feels a little bit chilly because it's only about 60 today. So having said that, and since I want to take a shower, I could brave the elements, folks. I don't want to be brave, folks. I'll be chilly. So I'm going to set up my canopy right over here. Not my canopy, my shower tent. I'm going to set it up right here. And this way it'll stay here for future use. And even though I don't need it most of the times, when it's a little bit chilly, I do need it. When you protect it from the wind, it makes a huge difference. So that's what I'm going to do, folks. Woohoo! Oh, I got my... Woo! Too hot. I got my clothes all wet. Unbelievable. I got to refill this, folks. Remind me to refill my shampoo. Oh, it feels cold. Woo! Oh, it's freezing. Okay. All right. Pump. Water. Oh, it turned off? What? Pump. Woohoo! I'll be out in a second, folks. Woohoo! The water was just perfect. Here's a trick. If you want the water to be hotter, just circulate the water. Where's my towel? I need my towel. Ooh. Ah. A little slippery over there. I wasn't expecting that. Yeehaw! Back home again. You know, folks, I like going out on a motorcycle, but I also like to sit here reading a book, eating a snacky, having some nice cold water, and just sit down and enjoy the nice warm weather, even though it's not too warm. But over here, with a trailer protecting me from the wind, it feels quite nice sitting in the sun. And this is very enjoyable, very relaxing, folks. Yeah, I think I should stop eating snackies, because then I'm not going to be hungry for dinner. And I got to eat my dinner, folks. It's got to be done. For a child will be born to us. A son will be given to us, and the government will rest on his shoulders, and his name will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Eternal Father, Prince of Peace. Isaiah 9:6.